Who wears the pants?
Me. Everyone.
Hey guys, it's Madeline.
I'm Brad.
And Brad, and today we are doing like a long drive to we don't know where, but we are driving. And we're with Hades.
But he's sleeping.
He's sleeping. He'll probably come up later. Anyways, for today's video, we're gonna be asking him questions that girls are too afraid to ask guys. So we want to know like your honest opinion from a guy's perspective.
No problem.
No problemo. Okay, let me just clip my hair again and then we will start with the video. Oh yeah, if it's like loud, it's because the camera's on like the dashboard, that's why.
And we're driving on the highway.
Yeah, we're driving on the highway. Okay, are you ready to give your opinion as a guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first question. Do you find periods weird?
No.
No?
No. I think it's something you grow accustomed to over time, especially that, you know, your significant other is going to have to deal with that stuff, so you got to learn to handle it.
So at first it wasn't weird for you? At first? Like,
well, I think every guy, or I think even every girl is going to be weirded out by the fact that like they're bleeding from there, but it's a natural part of life.
yeah. Okay, next question. What do guys feel when your girlfriend talks about their exes and somewhat compares you to them? Okay, this is just like in general, I guess. Like,
so I guess the biggest thing about that is getting compared. It just in any situation, especially if it's like if they find something that you do and they compare it to the way that they're, especially if like the main subject is their ex, you know,
yeah.
Take it from a guy. I don't think even an ex being brought up in any situation is a good thing. So like
I mean, being compared in general, right?
Yeah, it just
like,
doesn't feel good.
Even for girls, like it's the same thing for girls. Why do they say they don't base girls off of looks, but when they date the girl, they say it's because they were?
I feel like that's a very open statement as well, because it's not like when you initially get into contact with somebody, other than if it was online and all over like a blind mutual ground.
Yeah.
You have to have an attraction towards each other, because like
yeah.
you look at somebody and then, you know, for lack of better words, I'm pretty sure at one point or another, it doesn't matter how good or how bad the person is, your eyes will perceive before, you know, you guys get emotionally attached and you guys have a connection when it comes to feelings, you know, your sense of humor,
yeah.
how nice the person is, or how the personality is. Your eyes are going to be the first thing that locks on to what that person is in terms of a figure.
Because like if like a girl is attractive, but then like their personality is like that like deters you, right? So it's not always about looks. Okay. Would guys rather fall in love with their girl best friend?
I've had like both sides of this happen to buddies of mine.
Oh really?
There's been people in my life that they're best friends. They've gone over that boundary and became best friends to lovers, which, you know, I'm pretty sure there's a song out there, somebody can figure it out, of like a girl best friend, you know, ends up falling in love, or they end up falling in love with each other. That transition over into being significant others, because they've been best friends for so long, it goes for the better for them.
Yeah.
Or on the flip side, you know, I've had guys that are best friends with girls, and they've had best friends that are girls growing up, and then when they try to bridge over into going to a relationship with them, it'll go straight to the rocks, and it's almost like
wait, there's a fly in here. Thank you for that. Next question, because Samantha interrupted us. Should your girlfriend share your passion?
No. It's nice for your girlfriend to share some passions with you, but I feel
what passions do you share together?
I think eventually you feel well, I mean, like you didn't like it before. I don't think you're extremely passionate about it, but you're open to it now. Stuff of like paranormal stuff.
Like watching like scary movies, yeah.
Because I know, like for me, like I'm a huge horror fanatic, like through and through horror fanatic. Doesn't matter if it's a movie, if it's real life, exploring scary places, or, you know, pranking people up, anything of the like horror background or anything scary. I like. You didn't like anything scary before at all, like to the point where like scary movies were like, yeah, no, we're not doing it.
Yeah. But do you think it's like important for like a girl to share the same passion? Like what if they don't they don't share any passion? Do you think it's okay?
Well, no, I like I said, like everybody's different.
Yeah.
And as long as
wait, the fly is still in here.
It's nice, like I said, it's nice, it's convenient to share passions and share a passion with your significant other, but you don't have to always share the same thing. But it's cool, and I think it's respectable for both sides of the relationship
to like make an effort to support.
It doesn't really matter if they share the passion, but as long as you support each other's passions, then I think you'll go fine.
Okay, this is not as deep, but what's your go-to Starbucks drink?
I don't even drink Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yesterday we went to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
With a couple of our buddies. We went biking. I walked into the Starbucks because I wanted coffee. I walked in there and I asked for an iced coffee. Yeah, and then like
they're like, what size?
Yeah, I said
and then
large.
You know you don't get Starbucks when you like say large or like small or medium.
Yeah, and then she kept on pushing like
venti,
whatever, and I'm like, yeah, it's a large,
so
right?
He gets iced coffee, but I usually order for him because he doesn't know. Do they wash their body every day? Do guys wash their body every day?
Oh yeah, I think if you're if you like keeping.
If you like, just
yeah, I mean, if you
like.
don't want to smell weird and you want to keep proper hygiene, yeah, sure, wash your body every day.
But I mean, to each your own, right?
Yeah,
like,
if you live in the mud, then yeah, sure, just wash once a week, once a year.
Do guys prefer big boobs or big booty? Speak for yourself, and then speak for, I guess, guys.
I speak for myself, butts. I speak for most of the guys. I know this is like real life for all the guys. I'm pretty sure most guys are bum guys too.
There, you heard it here first. How will a girl know if a guy likes her?
Oh, I think the biggest thing is that a girl can tell that a guy, a girl can tell that a guy will start liking them. I think it goes for the majority of dudes that I think this happens to, but as soon as like a guy will bring up to his group of friends or bring up to their group of friends that, hey, like I'm talking to this person, they're kind of bringing into the fact that their friend group now is kind of like, oh, do they approve of her? Or like, oh, you know, like I'm talking to a girl, I'm gonna tell all my guys about her. And like, you know, the way that most guys are, like as soon as it gets integrated to the friend group, I think if a guy says, hey, like I told my friends about you, or like, you know, like I gotta introduce you to my friends and stuff like that,
yeah,
it's far, because you're taking it into the mix of like what their life is now, right?
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that. Things or gestures that girls do that guys like. Answer carefully.
You know what? Like it's so cliche, but I think a girl getting defensive over her dude, over her man, it's pretty attractive.
Like when I'm gonna.
Yeah. It's cool because, you know, it shows. I know it's super corny and
yeah,
super cliche, but it's cool when your girl stands up and says like, yo, hey, back off, that's my man. That's like super attractive. It's something that they'll probably never say or won't bring up too often, but you know, when there's a situation where there's another girl in play and they're like, oh, back off, that's my man, that's like,
yeah. Why y'all guys be acting clueless all the time?
I don't know, I'm an obnoxious I'm an oblivious person.
He like, I don't even know how to word it, but like, if you want to prank him, he's the perfect person to prank because he'll never like catch on to anything. He doesn't notice like a lot of things, especially if he's like doing other stuff. Yeah. Right?
Goes right up.
Yeah. And like we're super opposite because I like paying attention to like everything, every detail, and he's like the complete opposite. What do guys do when they are uninterested in a girl?
So when guys are uninterested in a girl, it sucks, but you know, all conversation for the most part is going to be dead.
Super dry, like.
Yeah, super dry. You know, I think most guys now, like, they don't even have the balls to say like, hey, sorry, like, instead of wasting your time for the next friggin' 2 months, I'm actually not interested, can we just stop talking and we'll just both move on?
Yeah.
I don't think half the guys have the decency to do that. They'll just kind of just shelf it, keep the girl dragging along no matter how much she's trying to make an effort or whatever. But
kind of tell like in the way they talk to you.
Yeah, but if you're a girl and there's a dude that you're talking to and you know you're kind of iffy about the situation, some of the tells are, you know, priority is definitely going to be the least of his care for you, unfortunately. Yeah. And like conversations, if they seem boring and drawn out, it's probably because he doesn't have the effort to put into the conversation what you'd expect him to reciprocate.
Yeah, you're right. We also got questions like in the thing we posted on Instagram, like about just you specifically or like us in general. So we're just gonna answer them too, so might as well. How old is your boyfriend?
24.
24. I'm older by 1 month. Why don't you see him that much? I think they think that because like I don't post like all the time on like our Caleon Twins.
Yeah. So it's, you know, we try to make the best effort, and
we've been seeing each other recently now just because he's been injured and stuff.
Yeah. So like for the most part, our average that we see each other is gonna be once or twice a week. Once being in the weekend as a dedicated like Sunday that I put aside, or because of my new schedule, I do have a day off in the week where if I'm not busy with work or if I'm not doing any running around, then there's a Thursday during the week that I
Or sometimes I come with you to work. I just wait outside.
Yeah. Well, it's just scheduling, right?
Yeah,
It's scheduling.
he works like 5-6 days a week, so that's why. And we also live an hour away.
Yeah.
What does Brad do for a living?
I sell cars. I'm in the automotive industry.
So, if you want a car, you know, hit him up. Who wears the pants?
Me.
No, I think it's like it's like a give and take situation.
Yeah. Well, everyone has their input.
Okay, so you think I think like we can both equally wear the pants. Like you can have one leg and I'll have the other.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think like any.
Right?
There's a full pants on, pants off situation of like a girl being.
What do you mean pants on?
Yeah, no, like one person is
yeah.
like the dictator in the relationship.
Yeah, I think we like can equally wear them. Like we just make it work together.
My dog is. The
dog wears the pants. What do you admire most about each other? Okay, I'll go first. He's super like hardworking, and when he sets his mind to something, like no matter what, he'll make sure it gets done. His mind is very like driven and focused. That's what I like about you. You always want to be better than what you are already.
Out of the plethora of things that I admire.
Did he say there's a plethora? I don't even know what plethora means. Plethora. Okay, go. Sorry.
I like and admire the fact that your heart is good.
Ah, baby.
It's golden.
You never told me that before. Oh, you're so sweet.
Comes a time where, you know, you get to see like just somebody's genuine good-heartedness in somebody, and like that's all your embodiment. Like you don't have a bad bone to be spiteful towards anybody or a situation. There's always like a silver lining in the way that you see things.
Aww, it makes me cry. You make me cry. Aw, that was so sweet. You never told me that before. Yeah. Do you have another girl? 5 question marks. No, seriously, look. Do you have another girl?
No.
No, he doesn't. He better not. Okay, someone says, what am I to you? I know it's very simple but awkward. So,
yeah, because that's a question that will come up. Because
like if someone asks, if they get
like,
asked,
let's say they're talking, like they've been talking for a little bit of time, and the girl or the guy says like
they want to ask the guy, what am I to you? Okay.
Because like realistically, like I said, there's so many times in this talking phase now that I think either the guy or the girl, they're not sure of what they are, and like that's kind of gonna dictate their actions moving forward, because they need to know what their respective titles or you know are to each other.
I feel like sometimes for girls, like they have a hard time just like, or even guys, like just both ways, like just asking.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
It's true. Because from talking to like dating and then being like 100% like exclusive to each other, there's a lot of phases that you gotta go through and like kind of be like, oh, what are we now? Like, are we dating yet?
Yeah, very like confused.
Just do it. Just ask. I know it's awkward. It might like screw things up, but I guess like if you ask that question and one side maybe isn't ready for it, then you kind of get your answer.
Yeah, then you know.
Or you know, you could say like, hey, like I'm super into you. I want to be exclusive to you. Then you know, I'm pretty sure that kind of almost propels your relationship, because now you know that, hey, the other person's a little bit more serious than what you thought they were.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna end it there. Hopefully, you guys got your answers. Thank you for guessing on my talk show. Your answers are really good.
Show Haiti.
Oh yeah, let me show the dog. He's sleeping, and all of like the stuff on like the chairs is because of Hades' fur and his saliva. Anyways, Hades, wake up, buddy, wake up. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to see more of Brad or like Neil and Samantha's boyfriend in the videos, let us know. Did you enjoy being on our video today?
Yeah,
we're still driving, so we still have like half an hour left. But if you enjoyed watching, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to us down below if you haven't, and we'll see you guys in the next video.